Haran, if you can just start by speaking about what it was like to be in court today with the accused.
Yeah, for sure. It was actually my first time in court when he actually physically appeared, and it was neither here nor there for me. It was just one of that experiences. I think I've spent so much time dealing with it and listening to some of the stories that, it was just there, and we were just waiting for some answers. But.
So we heard today that his lawyer, he has decided to waive his right to a preliminary hearing. What do you make of that?
I think, I think it's nice because then it doesn't drag out the process for longer, and I think, the sooner that we can put this to rest and the families have answers, I think the better it is for folks, for them to understand that.
You were here with the Kinsman family today?
I was here just because I've been working on this since January, and the Kinsman family were here, but I just wanted to be here so that I had answers if the other family members were asking questions, and I had answers as well for them, and I can help them out through that process.
Speaking with friends and family today now, knowing that a trial date is going to be set, this is likely going to go ahead to trial, how are they handling that?
Well, I haven't had a chance to speak to them yet, so I'll be calling them as soon as I get back to the office and emailing folks who are in the UK as well, just to let them know, because the family of Salim Easton was here for their funeral last week, and so they just went back last night. So I'll email them and let them know, and then help them through that process of.
So is that the way you're interpreting this? You believe, even though they're going to set a date at Superior Court, it looks like it's going to trial now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, things change in court, and it's a great process, but it's also a very time-consuming process, and we never know what's going to happen and what the lawyers discuss and stuff. So we just have to roll with the punches and see what's going to happen. Did
you speak to Kinsman's family, the sisters today? And
I did speak I didn't speak to them. They went and spoke afterwards to the Crown, but we'll have conversations later just to see where everyone's at, and we'll continue that.
James.
Yes, hi.
You've been writing about crime, murders
for over 40 years.
What do you make of what this? First of all, you came to court today. You didn't get to see McArthur.
No, I missed it by a few minutes. They gave the wrong time. They said not 10 o'clock and 10:30. But I heard that he looked pretty decrepit and old and without his beard, so I was quite happy to hear he looked decrepit. They should let you guys take his photograph, because he looks so glamorous in all these selfies he did for Facebook. And if they let you see him looking as sad as he looked today, from what most people told me, looking down and decrepit, that would help, to explain to the gay community and everyone else that he's not a happy camper, as all his pictures show him as.
Based on your experience, what does waiving a prelim mean to you?
Well, that's big. I mean, prelims take often a year to prepare, and then a few months. So if he had a preliminary, we're talking 2 years minimum before a trial. So waiving the preliminary means that they're going to move to trial probably within a year or so. And it also means there might be some deal cooking. It kind of admits that there's enough evidence. The preliminary is just to find out if there is enough evidence to go to trial. I think that his lawyer and he are saying there is enough evidence, and they're not even going to contest that. And that's important. Maybe there's a deal in the works, but I don't know what they can offer him that's going to help.
Can we just get your name on camera, please?
James Dubro.
And you are? Tell us what you are.
Freelance crime writer. I've written a number of books on organized crime and other aspects of crime.
James, in your experience, experience, do some people, perhaps as sick as it sounds, enjoy going through a trial?
Oh yeah, a lot of criminals and psychopathic personalities and enjoy the trial, enjoy the game. You saw that in Millard, was that his name? Darren Millard. He enjoyed the trial. He was acting as his own lawyer. He enjoyed interrogating the people he tortured, basically the family of the people he tortured. So some people enjoy that. It doesn't look to me like McArthur's that type, and he may just want to be rid of it, and so he can peacefully spend the rest of his life in jail in solitary confinement.
You've seen his photos before. This is your first time seeing him in person. What are you going to be telling people about how he looked? Because I think everyone always wants to know, and I want to hear what your thoughts are.
I think I do share the same thoughts as what James just shared, that he did look quite sad and depressed and upset, and he looked like he lost a lot of weight. From his pictures that he had posted, he no longer has that beard or anything like that. So I think that's what I would share with them if they do ask questions about that.
So it looks like maybe being in jail has worn on him?
Yeah, I mean, I think jail does that to anybody, and I think it has certainly taken his toll on him
and I'm
quite
sure
drastically.
He's in solitary, right? So that's very hard on people.